Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second episode of Jabbering with Jedi. I am joined here by the podcast guru himself, the Geek. How you doing, my guy?
Doing all right. The podcast guru. I don't know if I'd say that.
I mean,
I,
you
I have a
have
lot of
you
podcasts,
have Run
but
the North, you have Scuffed As, and
something else that nobody knows about yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So like you're up to six now, six podcasts now.
Just three, I think. Just three.
Nice.
Just the three for now. Maybe we'll get another couple in here soon. Who knows?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Talking can be fun if you have the right people to talk with.
I'm a big yapper.
Yeah.
So I can talk all day.
That you are. For anyone that doesn't know this guy or know what he's about, he's a good friend of mine. I've known him for a little over 2 years now, going on 3. He does like to talk a lot. You can follow him over on everything at the Geek Slays.
I am the geek.
So, for people that on my end who don't know who you are, tell everybody about yourself a little bit.
I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be at. No, sorry. I don't know why that's what popped into my head. No, I don't know, man. I'm just a guy who likes to make content, try to make people laugh. It doesn't work most of the time, but as my Twitch bio says, I strive to be kind of funny and mediocre at video games. That is my goal. So, I think I accomplish both of those things. I'm pretty mediocre.
Yeah. What got you into content creating in the first place?
I've always been really big into sports, but for a lot of my life I wanted to play sports. And the idea of entertaining people has always been, I don't know, I've always wanted to be able to entertain people in one form or another, and when sports wasn't really an option anymore, the idea of YouTube was huge for me. Like, I spent all my time watching, like, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and Game Theory and all of those guys, and I don't know, just seeing what you could do just playing video games with your dumbass friends, I saw that as another avenue to entertain people, and I don't know, be able to use my content as, I don't know, maybe a way to get you through the day when you need something to help you through that.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, I'm kind of just starting to dip my toes into, like, obviously I stream, but as far as, like, the YouTube realm, I'm just starting to get into dipping my toes into that side of things. I'm not that very creative when it comes to making videos and coming up with ideas. Like, I come up with ideas, but then most of the time I just get lazy, and just
I get that.
and just I'll do this video tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, and then I sleep all day, and third shift life is not that great on your sleep schedule. But yeah, man.
What is a sleep schedule?
What is a sleep? Okay, so normally I get home at 8:30 a.m. I get home. I take my dog out. I eat something, and then I try to be in bed by like 10 o'clock at the latest. Wake up at 4:30. Do what I have to do around the house. Go to work for 8 o'clock. Rinse and repeat.
See, no, I didn't. Well, good to know. Very interesting. I wasn't meaning what your sleep schedule is.
I
mean,
thought you were
what
asking
is a sleep schedule?
Oh,
like, what?
Yeah.
The more basic version of what is that? It is 1 a.m. when we are recording this.
Mm-hmm.
I have been up for like 14 hours at this point. That's not a long time, but that's just me saying I'm going to be up for another like 7
Yeah.
before I get any sleep. There's videos to edit. There's jabbering to do.
Yeah. So I don't really know how podcasts work, even though I've watched every one of your episodes of Scuffed As, which you're
And what
at
is that? 215?
215 episodes. Granted, I didn't watch them at the beginning,
Right.
but you said, hey, podcasts, and I'm like, hey, I got 12 hours a day to kill. Let me go back and listen to them all. So,
Yeah.
that's cool. Congrats on over 4 years, never missing a week?
Yep. 4 years, haven't missed a
Jesus.
week.
That's incredible.
Dude,
go ahead.
I don't
Sorry.
know how that happened.
Ah,
But now it's like a thing. I just can't miss it. It just can't happen.
yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, I intend to come up with this episodes for this show every other week because of my work schedule. It just makes sense. But yeah. What type of games are you into? I know you play a lot of the zombies and shooters.
So, I was gonna say I don't know. I don't have a set style of game I like. There's definitely set styles that I don't. Whatever you consider like Diablo, the like over the top
Like RPG almost.
RPGs
Yeah.
bug me. I know Baldur's Gate is kind of similar to that in a way, but it's also not. But I don't know. Good story games are incredible, though if the story sucks, they're really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been a big fan of shooters. I mean, Call of Duty was one of my favorite game series for a long time. Post Black Ops 4, they really fell off, though. They were falling off before that a little bit, but Black Ops 4 is really the last game where I can like look back and be like, man, that was fun. I don't know. Shooters are fun. Battle Royales are okay. I don't know. I play them.
Yeah. Other than Fortnite and Warzone, I think we need a new battle royale coming out.
I don't think we do. I don't think you're gonna really be able to compete with Fortnite if you were a new battle royale. And new battle royales have tried to happen in the past. Like, did you ever play Realm Royale?
I've heard of it, but I've never played it. No.
One where you turn into a chicken? Yeah, that one. That one was interesting.
Wait, what, you turn into a chicken and you gotta fight as a chicken, or like?
Yeah, I mean,
the hell?
it kinda. That game was weird.
I want to look that up now. Realm Royale.
I think it was Realm Royale. Yeah, I think.
That looks like
Yeah.
it's a shitty game. Holy hell.
Yeah, like other games have come along and tried, but I just don't think there's a way, you know,
Yeah.
to really compete at this point. I mean, getting people away from Call of Duty is basically impossible. People will talk all year about how much they hate it and then buy it anyways.
I'm guilty of that myself.
I used to be, but I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Cold War.
That's crazy. Hell, even Forza has a battle royale.
Yeah, how does that work?
All right, so it's called the Eliminator, right? The map is pretty decent size. You load into a lobby with like 40 people. Everybody picks where they go. You start in a level 1 Volkswagen Beetle. And then there's car drops throughout the map, right? And obviously there's a circle, it gets smaller. You drive around, and if you get these car drops, obviously you get a better, faster car. But if you drive by somebody and they honk their horn, they challenge you to a head-to-head. And then you race to a point in the map, and then whoever wins either levels up their car, or if they have a better car than you, you take their car. and last person standing. Once there's like 5 to 10 people left, it'll say no more head-to-heads, and then the final race starts. Everybody races to a center point, and then whoever gets there first is the winner. It's pretty fun, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. You look amused or confused, one of the two. Did we lose him? Hello? Hello?
Are you back?
I've been back. I've been talking.
Oh. As far as I could tell, that wasn't my end, but maybe it was.
No, I don't know what just happened. I was explaining to you the Forza Battle Royale, and then you looked either confused or like you had that look on your face.
I don't know, you're on my end, your camera turned off and you just like stopped. The only reason I assumed it wasn't my end is because I clicked play on a YouTube video.
Oh.
Like one that I didn't have preloaded.
Yeah.
And it played.
Oh.
So I was like, ah.
But yeah. I don't know if you want me to explain then.
So you were talking about how you could race a single person, and you'd race to a point, and then you'd get to that point.
Yeah, and then either you level up your car, which, like I said, you start with a Volkswagen, there's car drops, or if they have a better car than you and you beat them, you would take their car. And then, like, once there's like 10 people left, everybody that's left race to a center point in the map, and then whoever gets there first is the winner. So yeah, I enjoy it. It's called Eliminator. It's pretty fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, so even racing games are starting to come out with BR, and I think it's incredible.
You know what I am excited for?
What's that?
April 3rd.
What's April 3rd?
Alcatraz is back.
Ah.
Rebirth Island is back.
Is it?
Yeah. April 3rd. I will be returning to the war zone.
What am I doing April 3rd? Working, probably.
Bro's gonna take the day off work to play Warzone with
no,
Geeky Boy.
I think it's actually April 3rd. Yeah, it's a day that I gotta cover. I would have been off, but that's a day that I gotta cover because somebody's on vacation. So I already have it.
And because somebody's going on vacation 2 days after that. 3 days after that.
Yes. I don't know
because
where
some
I'm going.
bozo's going to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He's gonna go watch Cody cry again.
Cody's gonna finish his story finally, and I'm gonna see it live.
Nah.
So yeah, perfect segue.
I do
Let's
know
talk wrestling.
We'll get the answer on night one of who's gonna win.
The Bloodline's winning night one.
I think the winner of night one is the loser of night two.
Yeah.
So if Cody and Seth win night one to make it a fair fight, Roman's winning.
Yeah. You're not gonna have. We talked about this with Ero. You're not gonna have The Rock lose on night one. I don't think.
I think it would be really interesting to just see. Maybe he does lose because he can't go anymore.
Yeah, but it's
like The Rock can't hang with those three. He just can't.
He can, but at the same time, it's The Rock. Like, I don't know.
See, and I don't know. See, I kind of have a feeling The Rock would eat the pin in that match. Well, if my whole hope of Cody losing is correct. And it's not even Cody hate. It's just, dude, it doesn't mean anything yet. I still don't care. Everybody loves Cody, and I get it. I do. But, like, bro's been saying the same shit for 3 years.
To be clear, I don't give a shit who wins. But
Will it probably be Cody? Yes. Do I think he should be the one to beat Roman? No.
Okay. I'm in the same boat. Like I want the story to be over finally after 2 years. So because I'm tired of hearing about it, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like, okay, if Cody wins, what's next? Type deal. You
Right.
know?
If he wins, he's finished the story. The next Monday he should retire.
Yeah.
There's nothing left.
I said last episode. Was it? No, I think it was in the super chat on another YouTuber I follow. Shout out JD. I don't think you're watching, but shout out if you are. I think Cody should go back to take two. Sorry. I think Cody should go back to AEW. I think.
Why?
I don't know. It's just.
Why do you think everybody should go to AEW and be booked worse? Go back to the company that you started where you couldn't even get over. That'll work for Cody.
That's fair, I guess. I don't know. But
I'm sorry. I like to bully Cody Rhodes.
yeah.
Also stole that line from Roman, but it's okay.
Yes, you did.
You left, you started your own company, and you couldn't get over there either. See? No pop. God, I love Roman, dude. He's so good.
He is good, but he's gonna lose.
Nah.
In a couple of weeks.
Spear. 1, 2, 3.
Like 8 crossroads will be good.
Yeah, but Roman will kick out every time. We're talking about the guy who kicked out of 7 F5s.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't. Let's. Do you want to go over the entire card like we did with Hero, and we can get predictions?
We can. I'm gonna be honest. Whatever I predict tonight probably won't stay the same on the night of WrestleMania when I start my stream.
Let me pull up the card and let's see what we got.
Yeah, has there been more announced yet?
I don't think so. The only other things that could be different is the that ladder match, the tag team ladder match.
I think there's a couple more matches that'll get announced.
WrestleMania 40 card. Here we go. I will say, I started my WWE 2K24 Universe Superstar mode, and my first rival is actually Seth Rollins. I had to fight Cody, and then I had to fight Seth Rollins, and I made my guy kind of a heel because, you know, how he looks. But
Sure.
I went for a handshake on Seth Rollins and then pulled it back. And after the match, I beat the shit out of him. So
that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Bro doesn't know how to act on Monday Night Rollins.
All right. So the first match that's listed here is the tag team, Rock and Roman, Cody, Seth. Night 1. Who you got?
For the dream, give me Seth and give me Seth and Cody for the dream.
Yeah. All right.
That's my dream scenario.
So that would
Rock
mean
eats the pin.
Rock eats the pin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that happening. I see Rock pinning Seth.
Ooh. I think the more interesting way to do it would be to have Roman pin Cody to set Cody up for a bigger pop if he wins the next night.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I just can't see The Rock losing. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but me growing up as a Rock fan.
Now, see, this is just me hoping for Roman. That's it.
Because you gotta remember, The Rock's on the board. He won at the singles match against his cousin this year, but the fans were bitching and they didn't. He had to pivot, you know. So The Rock's winning. I believe. He's not wrestling twice, but I don't think The Rock's gonna lose.
I think I don't know. There's also this part of me though. Can you really have Seth Rollins lose twice?
I mean, you can, because he still has to defend the title against Seth, doesn't he?
Well, Seth has to defend against Drew, where he's probably going to lose. Can you really have Seth be the only one to lose twice? I don't know. Burying your champion like that is rough.
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, it's been done before.
Oh, absolutely it has. I just think, I don't know, the story... We all think that Roman is turning babyface again at some point.
I honestly don't see...
What if Roman spears Dwayne?
That'll
Seth
set up.
gets the pin.
That'll set up for next year's Mania. If they want to have the match, they can have
Right.
41. I don't know where.
I don't know.
41 been announced yet, as far as where it's going to be? I think it's
No, but rumors Minneapolis, which if it is, I want to be there so bad.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when I'm going to be at WrestleMania. That's a dream of mine to attend to WrestleMania.
You're literally going to be there this year. Go fuck yourself. Hate this guy.
But yeah. So, we kind of talked about it, obviously. We got with my opinion, the most talked about match this year. The Cody Rhodes versus Roman. I'm picking Cody to win.
I'm going to stick with saying Cody probably wins, but I'm going to pick Roman for the
lulz.
For the principle of the thing.
All right. Next question. If Roman wins, does he beat... I think Hogan's next, and then Bruno.
He never catches Bruno.
No.
That's another 4 years, I think. There's no shot.
Oh, God, no. I don't think he will. If he...
The only reason I think that he could win this year is I really do think they want Hogan's name out of it.
Yeah. Here's an option.
Uh-oh.
And just hear me out here. What if Miz and R-Truth win the ladder match for the title?
Okay.
There's some tension between Damian and Finn. Damian either turns on Finn or Finn turns on Damian. They fight, whatever. Later that night, whoever wins the main event, Damian cashes in. Damian walks out as Universal Champion.
I think Damian's cashing in on Drew.
But it'll be on Drew, yeah.
I think Drew gets his moment for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I made the joke about it being Cody, but that's because for a long time, that's because I didn't think Drew would get another match. I don't think he deserves another match. His feud with Seth has been fine, but like, if you were gonna give another person that Seth has already beaten another match, like, there are better choices than Drew McIntyre, personally. This is just a story thing, which is why I 100% believe that it'll be Damian who walks out World Heavyweight Champion. It just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
To, like, finally give it to Drew, who has proven time and time again he's not good enough to beat Seth.
Yeah.
Like, at least be one of the other guys where it was shenanigans that helped Seth beat them. Even though it was shenanigans that they caused, it was still shenanigans that happened.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Finn kicks out of the curb stomp. Damian slides in the briefcase. Finn gets curb stomped on a briefcase. It's like, bruh, what? This is some bullshit.
I'm not a fan of how they had the ever since Carmelo won with James Ellsworth that 1 year. I'm not a fan of what the Money in the Bank briefcase has become.
I don't know. That one was weird, but I think Money in the Bank's been treated fine other than, didn't Otis win Money in the Bank and then lose it to Theory? that one was weird. I don't see the hate for Damien's Money in the Bank run. He's kept the briefcase a long time. Who cares?
Yeah.
People are acting like this is the first time it's ever happened.
No.
I think saving it for Mania is huge. That's a great idea. Save it for the correct moment. I know. The only one I don't understand is like that the street fight between Seth and Nakamura.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was. I don't know if it was a street fight or it was a last man standing.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, Seth got brutalized. Why the fuck did you not cash in? That's the only time it's like, dude, what are we doing?
Yeah. Or my biggest thing is I hate when like, I'm gonna think about it, I'm gonna tease it. Nah, I'll do it next week.
See, I feel like you have to do that. And I think they've done a good job of not having it be like him teasing it and then just not doing it. It's normally him teasing it and then getting attacked by somebody.
Yeah.
Which I think is the better way to do it. It's like, oh, if Sami Zayn doesn't show up and literally steal the briefcase, he was gonna cash in.
Fucking Sami Zayn.
I hate them for that.
What, you hate Sami?
I'm segueing us into the next match we should talk about. I don't think it should be Sami versus Gunta.
Oh, you want Gable?
What? I want literally anybody.
Either way, Gunther's not losing.
If it was Gable, he absolutely would.
I don't think so, honestly.
Why does Gunta need to hold the title anymore?
Because
he needs to move on to the World Heavyweight. He already has the record. There's no point. He has it by a lot.
I don't know.
And Gable has already shown he can beat him.
Maybe Sami wins. Maybe Sami walks out as champ.
Sami's gonna win, and that's what Sami... Everybody's acting like Sami needs his moment. Sami had his moment last year when Sami Zayn became the only person to ever kick out of the 1D. And then he dethroned the longest reigning tag team champions of all time. Sami had his moment. And he's taking a moment from Chad Gable. And I hate it.
So, I want to fact check somebody.
Who we fact checking?
Yeah, okay. So, I wanted to check that before I made this point. What if Gunther wins? Because the reason why I think Gunther's winning is because they have that Berlin show coming up, don't they? Bash at Berlin.
Yeah, but what if at the Bash at Berlin he's going for the World Heavyweight in the main event?
Yeah, that could be. I don't know.
Aha! But okay, Bash at Berlin.
I could see an overseas match, and something tells me that within the next year and a half, 2 years, my boy comes back and he wins the IC strap because he's never won it, and I think he deserves it before he retires. And that is...
Yeah, but I don't think Cena deserves to be the one to beat that record.
I wasn't talking about Cena.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Sheamus.
Sheamus has had 4 cracks at Gunta. He's lost every time.
Yeah.
I don't buy... Like, at least with Chad Gable, you've seen him beat Gunta. You have. You've seen him have him. And how Gunta can't do it. And, like, with Sheamus, it's always been clean losses after clean losses after clean losses. I agree. Sheamus deserves to become a Grand Slam champ. But I don't think again, it's about beating this moment. Dethroning Gunta. Not just about becoming IC champ.
I think currently I don't think anybody can beat Gunther, if I'm being honest. I don't.
I've been saying this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. They're the only two who deserve it. It should be Gable or it should be Ilya Dragunov, and that's it.
Now, see, Ilya I could see at Bash in Berlin. Him and Ilya against each other at Bash.
Oh, I think if he holds it to Bash in Berlin, it needs to be Ilya.
Yeah.
He needs to have been called up to the main roster, and then he needs to start mowing people down.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. So I'm predicting that's the match at Bash, and then Ilya beats him finally at Bash.
I don't know. I love Chad Gable. Gable deserves it more than anybody.
Shoosh.
I don't understand why they hate Chad Gable.
I don't necessarily think it's hate. I think they're just going with a bigger name in Sami Zayn this year because of how big
but
this.
Sami doesn't need it.
I know. I understand.
And if you wanted to go with a big name, pick a better name. Shinsuke is not even going to be on the card.
Yeah, that's rough. Unless they have a pre-show match.
There are a bunch of literal main event guys who aren't going to be on the card. And I get it. Well, if Sami doesn't have this match, he wouldn't be on the card. Okay. I love Sami, but you had your moment. And this whole, well, he needs a singles belt. His whole point was that he wants the World Heavyweight Championship. He's taking the IC title as a demotion, and I hate it. I hate it. But that's just me.
I don't know. Let's move on.
What else we got?
Move on to the U.S. title. We got the triple threat: Logan, Randy, and KO.
Logan's walking out.
You think?
There's no way. Oh yeah. And it's gonna be some shenanigans too. Randy's gonna RKO Kevin Owens. Logan Paul's just gonna throw Randy out of the ring, take the pin, and celebrate. It's gonna be something like that.
Do we see Brass Knuckles' appearance?
Oh, absolutely. But I don't know if it works.
I think
I don't know if he hits anybody with him.
Logan's cool. I've said this again. I can't stand the fact that Logan Paul is so good in the ring. I can't stand it.
Dude, he's good in the ring, he's good on the mic, and him having that title has been good for the E as a whole, and it's incredible. I hate it, but it's incredible.
His brother, I hate the fact that he's a good wrestler so much that I hope his brother gets knocked out by Tyson. I can't stand it.
I hate Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake's a dick. Fuck Jake Paul. If you're watching, fuck you.
But Logan, I don't know. Sponsor me, because Prime's pretty good.
Prime is good. I've had, I had, what's the red, white, and blue bottle? What's that
Icy
one?
Pop.
Yeah, I had one of those earlier. It's pretty good.
That's my favorite Prime.
I like that.
I want to try the new one, though. The cherry whatever, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Randy's gonna win this for some weird reason. I think Randy walks out, but I could see Logan Paul winning. I want Randy to win.
We all agree it's not gonna be Kevin Owens.
No, I don't think KO. Kevin Owens kind of fell off, man. I used to be a huge KO fan. I mean, I still am. KO is great, but I don't know. He has a job revive now, you
know. No, I don't.
I mean, I wouldn't
really
go that far, but he fell off a lot.
I just think he's a guy who doesn't need a title.
Yeah.
He's had multiple, he's had a lot of runs. And he's the guy who, I don't know, he's one of the funniest dudes on the roster. I love his entire, his character is just insane wrestling fan, and I love it. Yeah. I gotta go get changed before my match. I can't wrestle in this t-shirt and shorts. I need to go put on a different t-shirt and different shorts.
Homie just wrestles in t-shirts and shorts anyway. What the hell?
But I don't know. I love I gotta go change into different t-shirts and different shorts. No, you guys don't just walk out here. You have to wait until somebody says your name. You don't just come out here. You don't just come to the ring. You gotta wait. There are rules.
KO's great, man.
There are rules.
Well, my favorite KO moment was when no, it wasn't KO. Damn. Uh,
Oh,
why did see? I got McAfee and KO in the same sentence. I don't know.
nice.
I was thinking about the Mania where Pat McAfee is just chugging a beer when he's on the ground. For some reason, I thought KO was involved in that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that was the KO Stone Cold match.
Oh yeah, that's right. And McAfee. Sorry. Um, McAfee came out. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt McAfee.
Matt
Yeah.
McAfee. Yeah. So 6-pack ladder match for the tag team titles. For some reason, this website only has Finn Balor and Damian Priest listed. But I know that we have a couple more teams announced.
Yes.
We have, let me see, there's
Awesome Truth.
Awesome Truth. We got DIY. And I couldn't really tell you anybody else that's in that match.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Man.
think New Day is,
New Day.
and then the other two, I don't think the matches have happened.
Yeah.
But even if they have, I want this to be when the tag titles get split. And I think if both sets of titles are hanging up, they get split. And it's gonna be because R-Truth is fucking stupid.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
R-Truth's gonna run up, grab the Raw titles, and then celebrate while somebody else grabs the SmackDown titles, and boom, it's split. Yeah.
Yeah.
That, if both sets of belts are hanging there, that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be really dumb, but they needed to split the titles, so I'm okay with it.
I just want a new title design, bro. I'm tired of the damn stupid circle titles that we have. I hate it. The fucking what do you call them? The fucking nickel titles?
I don't know.
The fucking shitty circle titles that they have. I don't like them.
Yeah, they're not great.
So I know you're a fan of the Judgment Day, but
Realistically, I'm a Finn Balor fan.
I'm over the Judgment Day, bro. I can't.
I'm not. They can't what? What can't they do?
I mean, they can do anything they want to do, but like I think Rhea made the Judgment Day what it is. I think I heard rumors that Rhea's gonna turn babyface soon.
Yeah, and so is Damien, which I really don't want to see, because if they try to leave the faction as, like, the faction stays as Finn, Dom, and JD, they're gonna become fucking losers, and I hate it. So I need Finn to, like, betray everybody. That's what I need. Just start coup de grace on everybody. Hit Rhea with a coup de grace. I don't care. Just start coup de grace on people.
I want to see Finn get so pissed off that he brings the demon out again in purple makeup instead of black and red. Make it black and purple.
Oh, so just like WrestleMania last year.
Yeah. God, that
Dude, I'm still so mad. Edge did not need to win that. What the fuck? What kind of bullshit? Well, I'm the veteran guy, so I deserve the win. Fuck you, dude.
I think
I
I think they were just trying to, like, because they knew Adam Copeland was going to the other company. I think they just wanted him to go out and go terms, you know.
Except he wrestled for their company for another 6 months.
Yeah, but at that point they knew that he was leaving.
So what? You had another 6 months to give him his moments, in which you did. He did not need that Mania moment. All it did was bury the demon, because you had the demon lose for a 3rd time in a row. I don't know if Finn can ever bring the demon back, because what's the fucking point? At least after the loss to Roman, you could truly justify it by an act of God is what cost him that match.
Yeah.
Because how the fuck did the ring break? I still don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, that's right. The ring broke in that match.
Yeah,
I
Finn
totally
didn't
forgot
lose.
about that. I totally
The
forgot
ring
about
broke, and his knee exploded.
I totally forgot about that, man. Holy hell! I need to go back and watch like the last.
Dude, Roman's feuds. I've seen a lot of people. Well, Roman hasn't defended his title as many times as, like, CM Punk did in that year-long reign. I don't care. Because all of Roman's title defenses have been super memorable.
Yeah.
Except for, like, the weird, house show defenses against Rey Mysterio because they're in Mexico. Like, yeah, those probably weren't that memorable. But maybe they were for the people at those house shows.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, the dude stacked Edge on top of Daniel Bryan. Come on now.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. I'm tired of
I'm tired of the formula for him winning matches. Why does Solo need to come out every time?
because Solo's gonna be the guy that dethrones him after
No.
Cody.
God, no. God, no. God, no. Nah.
Or
Dean
Heyman.
Ambrose is going to be the guy to dethrone him.
Heyman turns on Roman to help his cousin Solo.
I think Heyman's next Heyman guy is Braun Breaker.
Dude, I said this.
They've
with
already
Hero.
teased it.
I've said this with Hero. That would be such a fucking good pairing, man. Braun
They've already
Breaker.
teased it. And they're setting up Braun Breaker as the Brock replacement. They just are.
What's a Brock? Who's that?
Right.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
And this is why I stand by he should have never beat the streak.
Yeah, but that was a Taker decision.
No, it was not. Taker has said multiple times he found out from Vince walking into Mania that day that he was losing his streak.
See, I recall maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just on some type of narcotics. I don't
No,
know.
Taker has said that was not his decision. No.
I don't know where
and
I've seen that.
Everyone I've seen talk about it has always said, like everyone in the company has always said it should have been Bray or mostly it should have been Roman. Because it needed to be a guy who needed it.
When he laid the ring.
Like when Roman beat him, that should have been the end of the streak.
Yeah.
God, imagine that, dude.
You talking about when Taker laid his
imagine
shit in the ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine that's when Roman turned heel was right after that.
Well, he did, didn't he? He just like,
No. He stayed as the big dog.
Yeah, but
The tribal chief didn't happen for another 3 years after that.
No, but he was a heel as the big dog, wasn't he?
Nope.
Because he got booed.
Nope.
He got booed.
He got booed because people didn't like him. But it wasn't because he was a heel. He was super... Was Cena a heel in 2011 when he was getting booed? No. He was a babyface. People just were bored of him. And they didn't believe him as a character anymore. Yet Roman, that was the whole reason that everybody wanted the tribal chief so bad. Was because we knew he'd be great as a heel. They just never let him. Because they wanted him to be Cena. And he was never going to be. Apparently, Cody was going to be Cena, and we didn't know it because he wasn't in the company anymore.
See, now I'm confused. Now I gotta go back and watch WrestleMania 30 because... Was that 30 or 33? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Because I remember the Raw after Mania. He stood in the ring for like 10 minutes. Got booed.
Getting booed.
Didn't get a word in, and he just said, it's my yard now, and then just walked off.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought he was a heel at that point.
No. No, sir.
See, now I'm upset with myself for not knowing wrestling. Because
No, but that was a weird era, and Roman was tough to judge because he never... Oh, he was a babyface.
He wasn't
but
a bad
never,
guy.
like,
He wasn't a good guy.
No, right. He was the guy.
He was the guy, yeah.
I fucking hated all of that. It was tough. I loved Roman, but I hated the character they forced him to be.
I'm a huge Shield fan, so it's like Seth,
Like,
Roman, and Moxley can't do no wrong, in my opinion.
right. When they turn him face again, they really have to book it right.
I don't see Roman ever going face again.
He goes face again. I really think so. I think that's closer to happening than most people are ready for. But so this is why I don't want him to spear The Rock.
Go on.
Roman has this thing. He's never betrayed anybody. Ever. Everyone has always betrayed him. And it needs to stay that way. Even as a heel, everyone else betrays him.
So you're saying The Rock gives Roman a rock bottom, causing...
I'm saying I think the entire bloodline turns on him. If he's going to lose the title, it will not be Cody winning. It will be the bloodline forcing Roman to lose.
The bloodline finishes the story. I can see that.
Super kick, rock bottom, Samoan spike. Cody gets the pin. And Roman's left there. As Cody would put it, the tribal chief with no tribe. And Roman disappears for a while. We don't hear from him for months. Like, maybe not until, like, Survivor Series. Or, like, Royal Rumble time. Just for him to start building himself back as the good guy.
Either way.
But with nobody... Kind of like what they did with Jay, with nobody believing that he can be the good guy.
Yeah. Once he loses, I think he's going to Hollywood for a while.
I don't know if he's going to Hollywood. I don't think Roman's going Hollywood. I think Roman just needs time off because this isn't a shot at Roman. This is just cancer survivor. Mm-hmm. I don't think his body can hold up to like the crazy workload anymore. And I think he needs real time off to like get to the point where maybe he can have a regular workload. And I don't mean the ridiculous Seth Rollins, I'm going to wrestle 8 times a week. That's dumb.
I understand what you're saying, but if you really think about it, Roman has sort of a Legends contract to where he doesn't wrestle every week. He only wrestles like maybe 3-4 times a year.
Right.
So I'm not saying it's not hard work because, you know, I'm not stepping in the ring, but like Roman's he's not wrestling every week, so it's like a lot easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's still all of the training, and I think this is the reason Seth needs to take time off, whether he's like, I don't know. It's not just being in the ring. It's also the training. Your body needs real time to recover.
Yeah. And
Roman hasn't had that in 4 years.
Yeah, I could see.
Because say what you will about, well, he doesn't wrestle every week. Dude's still training with the best of them. Mm-hmm. Because his in-ring endurance is higher than maybe everyone else in that company.
Yeah.
Dude can go. And he just goes.
I don't know.
Somehow we got back to Roman off the U.S. title. So let's go back to...
Speaking of the bloodline, okay, so who you got winning the... you say, okay, so R-Truth splits the title. So that would mean...
A SmackDown team wins the SmackDown titles. I don't know who the two SmackDown teams are going to be, but one of them.
Isn't DIY on SmackDown?
Nope, that's a Raw team.
I don't know.
Hold on. WrestleMania tag ladder match. 6-pack thing. Oh, the other two teams truly aren't announced yet. Oh. So we know for sure SmackDown, the two teams will be decided in a tournament. I'm guessing since the only two teams that WWE.com references from SmackDown are Legado del Fantasma and New Catch Republic, that those are going to be the two teams. So Humberto and Carrillo, right? Humberto and Garza. I don't remember which two are the fucking guys. I, I
Humberto
don't
and Carrillo are the same. It's the same person.
know. They
Humberto
aren't.
Humberto Carrillo. Wait.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. Is it? That might be true. I don't
Yeah.
know what the
Yeah.
fuck I'm saying.
I think so.
Oh no. Oh no.
Either way, none of them are winning.
No. I could. Yeah, no. It actually is just his full name. The. It's got to be Angel Garza then, right?
Yeah. It is Angel.
Yeah. Okay. I could see them walking out with the SmackDown straps. I could even see New Catch Republic doing it.
Who's New
Tyler
Catch
Bate,
Republic? New Catch.
Tyler Bate, and Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne. Yeah.
Pete Dunne, whatever.
Yeah.
He's no Humberto and Carrillo.
Humberto. He's no Tom and Nick Mysterio.
I'm having my R-Truth moment. This is
Oh
tough.
man. All right, moving
gonna
on. We
retire.
got. Let's move on. We got brother versus brother, Jimmy versus Jay. Who you got? I don't think it matters either way. I think at the end of the match they're gonna hug it out.
It's gonna be Jay, but I would give anything for it to be Jimmy.
Yeah.
This match needs a stipulation, though. This needs to be the City of Brotherly Love street fight.
It's
God
going.
damn it!
It's going to
I've
be.
been saying it for so long.
Yeah. But yeah. Either way, whoever wins, I think they're just gonna hug it out. You know, oh, brother, I love you. You know. So you're saying Jimmy?
Yeah.
The last match they got listed here. Wait, I didn't talk about the women's matches. Hold on.
No, you did not.
All right, so we'll talk about the last match that's listed, then we'll go back up to the women's. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. What do you got? I'm saying LA Knight beats AJ because
I feel like it's gotta be LA Knight, but like, I don't know. Part of me thinks they might be trying to do something with AJ, but I'm gonna go LA Knight anyways.
yeah. All right. Women's match. Which match do you want to start off with? We talked-
Io and Bailey, because I feel like that's the one that's got less to talk about.
Yeah. Bailey's winning,
I mean,
in my opinion.
Unfortunately, I agree.
I
Io
love Bailey.
better, but I think Bailey's winning. Io better though.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I love Io, but I think Bailey's gonna have her moment this year.
Yep, and I think that I'm hoping. My only hope with after Io loses the title, this isn't the only time she's actually a contender for a title. Like, keep Io in the main event scene as like a real contender.
Yeah.
Don't Finn Balor her where it's 7 years before she gets another try.
Are they keeping with the damage control thing? Like, is that still going to be a thing after this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, I don't know where Dakota Kai fits into all of this anymore.
Yeah.
I think damage control probably ends just for the Kabuki Warriors to stay a thing.
Asuka and Io.
Asuka, Io, and Kairi.
Kyrie, yeah, I forgot about Kyrie.
My goat. But yeah, I don't know where Dakota Kai fits in, but maybe damage control sticks. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's Bailey for sure.
Yeah. Bailey turns face, brings back the Bailey buddies.
Dude, if we get some wacky waving, arm flailing, and wacky waving, inflatable arm flailing Bailey buddies at WrestleMania, I'll pop.
Yeah.
And I'll try not to fuck it up when I say it next time.
Yeah.
Normally I don't. I don't know what's happening. Everything's bad right now.
Or Humberto and Carrillo are gonna come out and pop them.
Let's go.
All right.
God damn it.
We got Rhea versus Becky. Obviously, you know my pick for this match, but I'm
Am
gonna
I insane to think it's Rhea?
No, because it could go. Realistically, it could go either way. Honestly.
Right. That's so. I think this match is maybe the only title match where going in you feel like it can go either way.
Yeah.
We might all make up our ideas like I am that like Roman could win. But realistically, no one actually believes that, except for like me, because I'm a psychopath. But I'm also the guy who thought every single person ever could win against Seth Rollins, and
I mean,
he decided that
all
wasn't real.
honestly, they could swerve us all, and it could really go. Cody and Roman really could go either way, honestly.
But I think Cody, Roman, Rhea, Becky are the two title matches where you kind of can see it going either way.
Mm-hmm.
Where all of the other ones you really do feel like it's going a one way.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the case of the tag titles, you just know Awesome Truth is winning because that's how it's been framed. It's whether it's getting split that is the real question.
Yep. Or
Can't
here's
believe
an
they're gonna
idea:
make Finn lose again.
if it doesn't split, I hear they have new titles in the pipeline already. So
That would be cool too.
merge the
But if it
divisions,
does, if
bring
it
out the new
doesn't
titles.
split, then I so badly want Judgment Day to win because Finn Balor, my goat. Because if they take the tag straps away from him, I'm never gonna get to see him in a title match again. I can feel it in my bones.
The only reason I think they lose is because I see Finn and Damien
Damien's cashing in, and I just hope that they do it in a way. I hope they keep Finn as a heel.
I would like to see JD and Finn as a tag team. If that's
Dude, JD McDonough is so goddamn good.
JD
I hate
McNuggets.
I hate that they've made him a jobber.
Yeah.
The dude is so good. The dude is this generation's Dolph Ziggler.
I can
The
actually see
dude
that.
can sell better than anyone else in the company. Dude, go watch him and Ricochet from tonight when we're recording this. Him and Ricochet.
I heard
oh
that.
my god.
I heard that match was incredible. I'm actually gonna watch it after we get done here.
Also, JD's finisher is maybe the coolest finishing move in WWE. The fact that everyone kicks out of it hurts my soul.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's all bad.
Judgment Day just isn't that team anymore.
Well, so it's this weird thing of they are perfectly split in half now.
Mm-hmm.
Or not split in half, I guess, because there's, 5. But JD and Dom have become complete jobbers, while Finn, Damien, and Rhea look unbeatable. And it really throws off the dynamic of this team.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I hated Dominic Mysterio. I couldn't stand him. I could see I tried to give him a shot. Because, being Ray's son, he can't be that terrible. But I think pairing him with Rhea was the best decision that WWE has ever done.
I think pairing him just with the entirety of Judgment Day, he's learned so much from all of them. And become like a real character and like a real person. And the only thing that I hate right now is why do they not let him talk? Just let him speak sometime. The crowd, and it would be more okay. It was cool when the crowd booed so loud that he wasn't allowed to talk. But now they're piping in crowd noise.
Yeah.
And that bugs me.
I was going to say, how much of that is actually real,
No,
Yeah.
For a while it was real.
Yeah.
It's not anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that sucks.
I want to see him go against his dad again. Retire his dad. Mask versus hair.
They're kind of rumor. I don't know. There's some rumors. Maybe that'll be another Mania card match.
Mask versus hair. Ray takes off the mask finally and hands it to his son.
Though I'm beginning to think that it's going to be weirdly Dominic and Santos versus Ray and Carlito.
Dude,
That's what I think it ends up as.
Carlito is... Dude, I liked Carlito when he was first in WWE with the Apple.
He doesn't work as a babyface.
No.
I don't know why they're having him be a babyface.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just like apples. Apples are good. So
Apples are good.
Becky Rhea. I'm picking Becky because obvious reasons.
I'm gonna pick Rhea because I've picked everybody else but Roman to lose their titles, and I don't think only one person is retaining. So,
That's fair.
I guess I did pick Logan. Either way, I'm still gonna pick Rhea. I don't care. Mommy's always on top, dog.
Hey, yo.
Oh, Rhea and Becky's little promo battle I think it got real.
Was Raw just like the best Raw of the year tonight? Like,
It was weird. So, a fire match, it's the only one I remember off the top of my head. But, like, the promos
yeah,
were all incredible. Every single one of them bitches
I'm
was fire.
definitely gonna watch it after we stop recording, because I heard it was good, and I see something happen with The Rock leaving Cody in a puddle of his blood or something. I don't know. I don't know I don't know what happened there, but I definitely want to see that.
I thought The Rock was about to commit murder. That's
that bad, huh?
they went outside and they're fighting up against this like half brick wall thing, like a waist high brick wall.
Yeah.
Over the edge of that brick wall was just like a giant drop, and The Rock grabbed Cody. And I thought he was chucking him over it for a second. I was like, that's murder, Dwayne. That's murder.
What is up with The Rock throwing things off of like bridges, or he threw a title off
just
a bridge?
Dwayne. He's just Dwayne.
But dude, you know how hard it is to beat The Undertaker in a casket match on Legend difficulty?
Bro's back on this. I love it.
Dude,
Probably pretty difficult.
bro, I tried again for another hour and a half. I couldn't do it. So I'm like, alright, fuck this game. I'm going to play
Now I
MLB.
feel like I gotta do it with my custom character.
I was using my custom character and I still was losing.
Now I feel like I gotta do it. But I also... Okay. When you normally play WWE,
Yeah.
do you set it to legend or hard difficulty, or do you just leave it normal?
I leave it normal until I go through my rise, and then after I maybe I'll say I'll play for 2-3 weeks, and then I'll switch it up. I'll change it to legendary, and then I'll start, because obviously I want to get better, because
So because all wrestling games play the same,
yeah,
I have it cranked up to at least hard the minute I start the game.
yeah,
And normally it's directly to legendary. Because I'm still going to win 85% of the time.
yeah.
And if I don't win, normally it's some fire shit. Like last year when I was doing that storyline where I lost to Dolph Ziggler.
Oof. Yeah, I remember that.
Because I wanted to let Dolph get an NXT. Well, I needed a main roster guy to come beat me for the NXT title because I ran through NXT entirely.
Yeah.
And I love Dolph. So me and Dolph were just trading fucking finishers for the last 10 minutes. It was finally just as him doing the Shawn Michaels thing of a super kick and then falling but not going for the pin every time was the reason he almost didn't beat me, because he'd finally go for the pin and I'd be able to kick out.
Yeah, that's fine.
It wasn't until the zigzag. I got zigzagged to death.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times, man. But yeah, I guess
Cool.
Go ahead.
So did you see the NFL thing?
What NFL thing?
The NFL is banning the hip drop tackle.
Yeah, I was watching. I was watching
so-
the Philadelphia sports show today. What's up? What's
Yeah.
up with that?
So the hip drop tackle
Yeah.
is when the way they're officially describing it is from behind a player grabbing you with two hands or both arms and then dropping their weight and twisting, which is the only way to tackle somebody from behind.
I feel like
if you do not drop your weight, you cannot tackle them. They will just drag you. So it's just going to be another judgment call that refs have so that they can play a part in games. That's all it's going to be.
I feel like I
Just
gotta
like
watch a video
interference.
of what the tackle looks like, because I know what you're talking about, but I gotta see it for it to register, you know?
But Harrison Smith, the future Hall of Fame safety for the Vikings, you know him.
Yeah.
Harry the Hitman. He was asked on his thoughts of banning the hip drop tackle.
Bro, that's a normal tackle.
Yeah. He says, as a human, mostly indifferent. As a business person, I get it. The NFL's protecting the merchandise. National audiences tune in to see offense. Further protecting offensive players is a win-win. As the Hitman, dislike. More defensive fines, true sport weakens. I love that he had the three answers. As a human, I don't really give a fuck. As a business person, yeah, that's pretty smart. As the Hitman, fuck that, bro. God damn it, they're ruining my game.
How soon, realistically, how soon is it going to be to where it's just going to be a flag football league?
I don't know.
God damn it, man. They're changing everything. It's annoying. Dude, I just watched the video. That's a normal tackle. Hell, when I was playing, I tackled people that way.
Yeah, because if you're behind somebody, that's how you have to tackle them.
I guess just don't be behind them. Get good, bro. Be in front of them.
Bro, I guess.
But, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to fucking plug or chill or talk about? We've been here for an hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You want to plug your merch and your channels?
I mean, he's wearing a merch shirt. I'm wearing a merch shirt. I got merch. TheGeekSlays.com. I don't know. The Geek Slays everywhere. Apparently, he's done jabbering with Geek. I don't know what that's about.
I'm not done. That's just. Do you want to go for another hour? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what your plan is with this podcast. You know me. I can jabber.
I don't even know what my plan is for this podcast, bro. Like,
I'm super fluent in Japanese, dog. I can go all day.
You T-boned me, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Francine.
You T-boned me, bro.
You T-boned me, bro. God.
Yeah, I don't know. What's going on Twitter?
Ooh, so I've been on Twitter. A lot of people talking about Raw.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly.
I saw this person. I don't know who the hell they are. I don't follow them. They don't follow me. They have 71,000 followers on Twitter. They're a streamer.
Uh-huh.
They're like, I paid $50 to promote an Instagram post, but I just found out I was actually spending $50 a day for the past 15 days and have currently spent $875. Why is daily a default option? Which is a fair question. Why does Instagram think I want to promote my post every day as the default option? Just so they can scam me out of $900 because I didn't realize it was that fucking stupid?
Yeah, paying for Twitter. I don't know whoever would do it. I mean, I did it once, but I had reasons to.
I've thought about it. Just because you know me, I like to yap, and I get really annoyed when Twitter doesn't let me use all the characters I want in a response.
How much is Twitter Blue? Let me see.
No clue. Oh, so one of the best lines from CM Punk's first promo, because he came out and he started talking alone before anybody else came out. And he's like, I'm not medically cleared, but damn it, my mouth works. We're not on Netflix yet. I apologize. April knows what I'm talking about. Bro made a Netflix and chill joke.
Oof.
And I love it.
Wait, Punk was there too tonight?
Yeah. Him, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre had a segment. It was pretty great. Because, you know, DM Hunk has been cooking. Seth always cooks. Punk always cooks.
Yeah.
Love him or hate him, Punk can cook. Maybe not in the ring, but on the mic, he can cook.
So, Twitter Blue has 3 different tiers, I would call it. They have a basic tier. It starts at $4 a month. They have a premium tier. It starts at $11 a month. And then they have a premium plus. That's $22 a month. So, yeah. I guess if you want to get verified, you could pay $4 a month, or if you have like write articles and creator, if you're a creator, like main creator, you know, and you want to use like X Pro or Media Studio or look at analytics, you could pay $22 a month. So
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bro, Twitter's just not worth it. I love this thing. So Elon Musk basically got on his hands and knees and begged for Mr. Beast to start uploading videos to Twitter.
Yeah.
So he did, and then Elon like fake promoted the fuck out of Mr. Beast's videos. I don't know if you noticed, but they started popping up almost as like ads on Twitter. That was Elon forcing extra views onto Mr. Beast's video. And Mr. Beast was like, I made about 22 grand on Twitter from this video. Which, like, sounds good, but on YouTube, that was probably like a $500,000 video, so Twitter still means nothing. But, like...
Go ahead, sorry.
It was just this whole thing of, like, trying to bring creators into Twitter to upload and, like, oh, you could make 22 grand in a month uploading videos on Twitter. And Elon got all butthurt when everybody called him out, and we're like, no, for any normal creator that Twitter wouldn't push like this, you would never see anything close to this. Yeah. You just pushed Mr. Beast because you were trying to make him look good. Elon's turned into such a cunt. I hate him.
Yeah.
He used to be such a bro, and now he's just a cunt.
So, as you were just yapping, I did my Twitter votes for Jake Talk Sports.
Go. Am I being acknowledged?
You are. You're at 51% now over Isaac.
Let's go.
So, I don't know who some of these people are.
Yeah.
Jake versus Zebster. I picked Jake. Jake's losing.
Dude, if I make it out of this round, I have to go against Zeb. It's so Jover for me.
I don't know who Zeb is, so.
Well, he's got... If you click on his profile there, you'll see he has thousands of followers.
Yeah.
So it will be Jova for your boy.
I mean, I feel like I should follow these guys, right?
Give me the upset. That's up to you, big dog.
Alright, so we got Isaac versus this fucking guy here. I don't know who Isaac is, but, you know, Geek's up.
I don't either.
Geek's up 51% right now.
Let's go.
Will versus NFL Steven. I know who Steven is. I don't know who Will is. Steven's winning 69% to 31%.
Nice.
I don't know who either Nicole and Tyler or Krusty is. I don't know any of these guys. But
Nicole, you played... Did you play Among Us with us that one night?
Oh, that's who that is? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I voted for them then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're winning. Nicole and Tyler are winning 61 to 39. Hammy, I know who Hammy is. Don't know who Jackson is. I voted for Hammy.
J-Pow.
Hammy's losing 48 to 52.
J-Pow was on a episode of Run the North a couple weeks ago. It was him and No Huddle NFL.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
The one night Jake was gone.
Yeah.
We did something.
Yeah. We got Puka and Mason. Puka's winning there. I voted for Puka.
Yeah.
Miller and Dominic. Miller's crushing this guy. I don't know who Dominic is. 87 to 13%. That's rough.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I probably am not going to make it to the finals against Miller.
Dude, I want to see that.
Dude, I'm going to need some help tomorrow
Yeah.
against Zeb, if I even make it there, because Isaac's right there. We're slugging it out, you know?
Let me see here. And it's 50-50 Wyatt and J Rice right now. That's
I think that's insane. And I love it, and I love Jay Rice, but it's entirely because Wyatt's World hasn't noticed this. Because Wyatt's World is, like, by far the biggest creator on this list. If he decided to, like, retweet it, it'd be Jover.
Yeah. Just this vote has over 1,100 views on it, so.
Yeah.
Even with my vote, it's 50-50. That's kind of weird. What are we looking at?
Oh, they have to update after you vote.
No.
Sometimes they're goofy.
Did I?
Sometimes. I'm at 51.3 to his 48.8, which doesn't math exactly right, but that's okay. Twitter, you're trying.
Either way.
Up to 100.1%. Twitter, come on now. Oh, God.
I feel like he has to update the bracket, too. Like the picture
I
of the
wish he
bracket.
would. But, yeah, if I make it through this, it'll be me and Zeb. Yeah. And then, who cares where else that goes? Because all that matters is I gotta try to beat Zeb after that, so we'll see what I can do. We'll see what sort of trickery I can employ.
Homie thinks he's a trickery person guy.
Well, maybe I'll
Oh, man.
I'll pray to Loki. He'll help.
Loki will not help you, bro.
Ooh, so that's a thing I've like fully decided to do, which is interesting.
Well, let's start another D&D campaign. I'm down.
Well, I'm kind of working on that. We're gonna see what's going on. And I actually might be trying to do one that you can maybe get involved with. We'll see. I don't know exactly if Star Wars is going to happen yet.
I was just about to ask you, how's your Star Wars thing going?
I haven't fully come up with it, but there's been a bunch. with that.
There's stuff going on. I get it.
Yeah, so trying to figure out if I'm going to do that or just try to run a D&D thing again. And not like a Heroes of Kaldori level campaign, just like a little fun one, just a little fun goofy guy.
Dude, Kaldori was fun, bro.
Yeah, but I just mean like not something as serious and deep as Kaldori.
Well,
Yeah,
like a little,
just
little 2 week
not like a one shot.
thing?
No, just like I don't know, something that maybe right off the bat isn't gonna have a big story. Like it's not gonna be planned like that. It's just gonna be little goofy one shots with the same characters. Like you just run around and do stuff.
I like the idea that you had. This was a while. I want to say like a year ago at this point, maybe a couple months to a year ago.
Okay.
So where each session somebody else is a DM.
Yeah, that one's interesting, but we'd have to find more people willing and ready to DM because right now it would just be me and Ero, which could work, but
I'd be down to come up with a story for a week.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Like you have a I'll just use Kaldori as an example. Let's say you have Goldfrack and Iverson going on a quest, and you're a DM at this point, and you have them fight some big ass fucking horde of bugbear or whatever, and then the following week they win, and then let's say Eero's a DM, he comes back and he has to like come up with a story about like what happened after they fought the bugbear horde. I think that'd be interesting, but I don't know. I just like the yap apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. D&D's such a good time.
I stopped buying dice because I don't know when I'm going to be playing again. I had an idea about running my own, but like, let's be honest, I haven't really fucking attempted to come up with a story of Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Bro's afraid to read.
I'm not afraid to read because I read the book, but well, I didn't read the whole book, but I read.
Bro's afraid of books.
Yeah, that's why I listen to audiobooks, bro.
See what I mean? You're afraid of books.
I just don't have the time.
Audiobooks aren't books. Audiobooks are just talking.
Audiobooks are podcasts, basically.
Kinda.
Yeah. This is an audiobook. I'm gonna publish this. Shortest audiobook ever. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm ready to
I don't
make
know.
another character, man. Or bring Ridley back. Ridley the goat.
So spend some time making some characters. I do it all the time. Ooh, you want to hear some characters I got cooked up? So I've got the one I've talked about a lot, which is a high intelligence barbarian.
Yeah.
Basically the whole point of him is he's going to be like a psychologist, either way.
Yeah.
And like be trying to figure out why he rages because he doesn't understand it. And I think part of that's going to be he also doesn't understand why he enjoys it so much. Because it's like, I don't want to do it, but then I do, and it's a fucking blast.
I don't want to get mad, but it's fun.
Right? Like, I don't know. I think there's something fun to be done with that one. I also currently have a Tabaxi monk.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, he's going to be built as just the fastest character in the game. And then I also have a rogue assassin fighter, so he's already a multi-class, at least with how I'm building him right now.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to be a changeling, like Brackle's character was.
Mm-hmm.
Be an assassin changeling. And you watched Game of Thrones, right?
I've seen up until season 4.
In season 4, had Arya started... Okay, you had definitely met Jack and Hagar.
Yeah.
Do you know of the Faceless Men yet? I can't remember when season 4 happened.
No.
So, Jack and Hagar is a Faceless Man.
Oh, okay.
They're a group of assassins who can change their appearance so that they never get caught as an assassin. The chaos I am going to cause in whoever's game it is that I get to be this character as I run around and, oh, so I know what the king looks like? Cool. I'm going to change into him. I'm going to look like the king, and I'm just going to run around the street murdering people. Throw the world into pure chaos. Because some men just want to watch the world burn. That's me.
But will the game allow that, though? That's the question.
God, they better. There's no reason I couldn't do it. And if they're not going to allow it, they're just going against the rule of cool, which is really boring.
No. You can't do that. I can see.
I'll leave, dude. I'll be like, cool, I'm not playing in your game anymore. Deuces.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying you got to do it all the time. But come on, we're at like a super high class dinner party and this specific guy's been a dick all night. I'm framing him for murder.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Like, come on, that's too good.
I'm trying to finally beat God of War so I can reinstall.
It's a good game.
Reinstall.
Beat it
Baldur's
already.
Gate. Yeah.
It's a good game. Beat it.
Dude, it's so good. It's just like these fucking... I don't know how much of the 2018 version you remember, but I'm at Alfheim finally. And I'm at the part where Kratos just steps into the light and he's gone for a while and then Atreus pulls him back out.
Because he was gone for fucking ever.
Yeah. I just got to that part before I fell asleep. I don't know how much more is
Got
after
all the
that.
piles and piles of bodies from Atreus.
Yeah, those fucking elves or whatever the fuck they are, those things are annoying to fight, man. I hate fighting those things. But
yeah,
I don't know how much more of that game I got because again, I'm at that
I'm not
part.
sure. Well, and there's so much content after that, and there's so much side content that it's really impossible to just like tell you, you know.
Yeah. Apparently, according to Google, it's a 20-hour game, 20 and a half hour game.
God, who's beating it in 20 hours?
I don't think anybody. I'm already at 13.
Yeah. Can I fire up my PlayStation and tell you how many hours I have played? I'm gonna see. Oh God, you want to play a game called How Many Hours Does Geek Have in Games on his PlayStation?
Oh God.
Because it's a little ridiculous.
Oh, can I look at? Hold on. Can I look at stats on the mobile app?
Let's just start with MLB The Show 24. It came out a week ago.
God.
We're already 1 day, 7 hours in. We've got 31 hours in MLB The Show 24 already. WWE 2K24, we're at 26 hours. We got to bump those numbers up.
All right.
Rookie numbers.
How many hours in 2K?
26.
1 day, 16 hours, 53 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. MLB The Show, how many? You
31.
Said 10 hours, 10 minutes.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. So let me go find God of War 2018. It only took me 17 hours to beat it, apparently.
I can't look because I have it on Steam right now, but...
Oh, you can technically look on Steam, but I know you're recording on your laptop, so...
Yeah.
Shit's goofy. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way back to some of my original PlayStation games and just kind of... MLB The Show 16... Mm-hmm. MLB The Show 16, I had 190 hours in. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I didn't play 16.
Let's see. What else I got here? Modern Warfare Remastered. What did I put in on that? Only 21 hours. That's tough. WWE 2K16, only 84 hours.
Only? God, where's GTA?
NBA 2K18, I had 225 hours. Ooh, new record. MLB The Show 17, 398 hours.
Jesus
I got the new record.
Christ. Where's GTA?
I got the new
5?
record.
Hold on.
Ooh, Fortnite on PlayStation. I don't care about whether it's playable. I don't care if it's the playable version.
I only played 21 hours on 2K23 for WWE.
Oof. Gotta bump them numbers up. Them's rookie numbers.
I don't give a shit about 23, bro. 24 is out. Where is...
Nope, Madden 19 does not break the record, but it is at 297. Call of Duty Modern Warfare wouldn't matter. MLB The Show 20. Ooh, only 41 hours. Ooh, how long did it take me to beat Spider-Man? 27 hours.
Spider-Man.
Spoodermoon.
Spoodermoon.
Ooh, new record. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. 538 hours. Infinite Warfare was probably only 77. World War II, 126. That all tracks. Madden 22. Nope, that one I didn't actually have. Madden 16 at 192, NBA 2K16 at 187, GTA 5 at 1 hour, 125 hours.
That's what I'm trying to find because I know for 100% sure I got over 1,100 hours in that game.
Madden 17. Ooh, Madden 17, 602 hours. Cooked them. Spider-Man 2 was a 26-hour game for me. God of War Ragnarok was a 38-hour game for me. Minecraft is only 218 on PlayStation. WWE 2K23 was a 178-hour game. Madden 24 so far is a 232-hour game. And then the big one, just on PlayStation alone, my 1,000-hour game, obviously, is Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Well over 1,000 hours in that one. Those are just my PlayStation games, though. The one that I think is wild, do you want to know how much time I have in Baldur's Gate 3 already?
That has to be over like a couple hundred hours, bro.
Dude, I have played so much Baldur's Gate. It's a little unhealthy, I think.
Yeah. I have 429 hours in Rogue Company.
Why?
I used to main Rogue Company, man. That used to be my shit.
Why?
Because
it was never good.
I thought it was incredibly good when I played it. That used
Bro
to be
could
my...
just wear a Dr. Disrespect skin, so it didn't matter how bad the game was.
No,
you
that's
gotta
the
wear
thing.
Skin.
That's the thing. I bought the Doc skin. I played it for a week, and then I stopped being interesting. I didn't buy the Doc skin until like the last week that I stopped playing.
Okay. So, let's see here. Baldur's Gate 3. We're up to 237.8 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Which, like, it definitely isn't the most of anyone in the world.
Yeah.
But, let's see. What else we got? We got a little bit of, I'm trying to think what else would I've spent. Counter-Strike 2 is at 78 hours. I can't go back and look at old Counter-Strike, which is unfortunate. Trying to think of games I've actually spent real time on.
It has to be.
I mean, Fortnite's going to be the big one, but I gotta go look at my Fortnite tracker for that.
Let me see, 19 days. How many hours is 19 days? Uh, 60 hours times 19. I got a time calculator.
Oh! I just Googled how many hours that Black Ops 3 was in days.
Yeah.
41.6.
Jesus Christ.
And that's just on PlayStation, and I owned Black Ops 3 on Xbox and on PC. Because on PC, I have another 125 hours on Black Ops 3. And I know Xbox is more than that. I wonder if I can check that from my PC. Because I don't have an Xbox anymore.
Okay.
Helldivers, I've only got 6 hours in so far.
I think Dead by Daylight, I think, is my biggest game as far as time in.
I definitely think mine is Fortnite. Maybe. I mean, apparently it's Black Ops 3. I don't know if I'm beating 41 days. Which realistically is probably more like 60 days if we're being for true.
Yeah. I mean, Fortnite.
Ooh.
Let me see. What's Fortnite
So,
out for me?
I can Google. I can check your Fortnite in just a second. Well, I guess you've only ever played on your Xbox, though, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, I play on my phone. I play on my laptop.
Oh, then yeah, I will check real quick for you.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I have 682 hours of playtime. I am in the, interestingly enough, I am in the top 11% for kills.
Oh wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Don't worry though, I'm in the bottom 37% for win percentage because I don't win a good number of games. So I'm top 20% for total wins, which just means I've played so many goddamn games that it doesn't matter how many times I lose. I've won enough to be up towards the top, which I think is really funny. Really, in solo, I'm in the top 3.6.
I lied. Call of Duty has the record for me.
Which Call of Duty, though? You don't get to count all of them.
It apparently, according to the Xbox stats, it's just
What is your Fortnite account? How do you spell some jabroni?
SUMJABRONI. Capital S, capital J. 93.
Is there a 93 on that one?
There is.
I cannot find your Fortnite account at all. There you are. Some jabroni 93. You have 456 hours and 53 minutes.
That's it?
But don't you have a Jedi Joker 93 account also?
Maybe?
No. Well, it doesn't. You can't find it, so.
Try.
Oh, wait. Is it XX Jedi Joker?
No, it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be. Try,
But it also might not exist because you got banned.
possibly, yeah.
So
Try not Jedi _ 6553.
Not Jedi _ 6553.
Does that exist?
I don't know.
I think that's the one.
Oh, it just links back to some jabroni. So yeah, you're only at 456 hours.
Oh, that's rough.
Let's see. I don't know. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you go to see this? Just Fortnite?
You have a better win percentage than me, but nothing else is better.
Oh, fuck you then.
You just win a higher percentage of your total matches, so good for you.
Fortnite, I'm curious now. FortniteTracker.com, right?
Yeah. The Geek Slays. Alright, now I'm gonna go check Xbox games, because I really want to know what I have for time played.
So, yeah, Call of Duty for me is 25 days, 10 hours.
Nice. Them still rookie numbers, though. Apparently.
Dead by Daylight is 19 days.
Nice.
I feel like Sea of Thieves should be more than that. Tetris Effect, that's the game. 4 days, that's only... Yeah, so I think Call of Duty is my most played game.
Ooh, so GTA on Xbox, I have 3 days, 4 hours, and 5 minutes in. Just so.
Is that GTA Online, or is that GTA...
I mean, GTA 5 is all one thing. Online gets roped in with the regular game because you're only playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
Because that's what you have to launch.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm launching Battlegrounds. Let's see. Minecraft? Oh, see, but I can't judge Java Edition, so no, that's gonna help. Master of Minecraft, never played Minecraft. Look at my Minecraft tings.
There we go, GTA 5, I found it.
Sonic Rings.
God, I gotta convert this into hours. Hold on a minute.
How many days you at?
54.
Ooh, that's almost Black Ops 3 level. Good work.
60 hours times 54. Yeah. Damn it. 3,243.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. 60 hours times 54? What?
No, okay, I'm doing that wrong. 24 hours times 54. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
It's like that's
Math
not real.
wasn't mathing. I was impressed with myself. Yeah, 1296.
Yeah, that seems more correct. Yes. Um. Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I had almost 5 days in. Let's go.
I have a lot of time in Black Flag. Let's see, where am I at for Black Flag? Where's Black Flag? Where's the Black Flag? There it is. Nope.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3. My magnum opus.
Black Ops 3, I have 8 days. No, I'm sorry, 8 hours.
Nah. And I think all 8 of them were with me.
Probably. Okay, so that's weird. Time on Black Flag isn't calculating, apparently. It's just a double dash. I don't know.
Nice. You've never played Black Flag.
No.
Made up.
No, but I got fucking achievements out the wazoo. Fall Guys. Let's see. 4 days in Fall Guys.
That's insane. 4 days in Fall Guys. Ridiculous. What did this episode of your show devolve into?
I don't know. We're just talking games. I got 22 minutes in Far Cry 4.
Nice.
Yep. How much poker have I played? Prominence Poker. 3 days, 20 hours, 51 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's probably a good spot to end it. We've been live for almost 2 hours.
Cook.
Anything else you want to plug or say or bitch about before I end?
Bitch about? I don't think so, but, I don't know. I don't got much.
Alright. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to put it in the description, but you can probably catch this guy everywhere at the Geek Slays. You see his at right above his head there. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Directly above you, Geek. You were looking everywhere but up.
Hey.
Yeah, right there.
Oh.
I should have made it purple. Damn it. Alright.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me and the Geek Slays. Until next time, stay jabbering. Stay healthy.